Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Fitzgerald launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle for 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And he grounds one to the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the Giants lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Willy Adames.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Chop to the right side. Cronenworth over to first. Giants go in order. Stepping in for San Diego, Ahmed Rosario. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, one guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jake Cronenworth.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Xander Bogaerts, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. That's in there. 0-2. Ball 1 to Bogaerts.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And down on strikes. And now 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Arise, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Just missed. Two outs, bases empty. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. Got him. Nice play.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Second inning set to go. Willie Adames stands in. Darvish back to work. And Willie fouls one back. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and that's just foul. That's off the mark, and a count now even up. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's Matt Chapman, and that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill brings it in, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Lawrence Butler. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that one hammered. That's back there. It's a bomb. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
0-1.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's in there at the knees.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Tatis waits. That misses, and it's 3-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Up the middle, Fitzgerald slings to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. So up next, Jackson Merrill. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's to third. Chapman zips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Manny Machado. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Ramos makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Darvish kicks, delivers. And that one fouled off. This to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Out to center. Merrill makes the grab. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Oh, he can't hang on. Gets off a throw. There's one. Now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. Grounded out his first time up. There goes Hayward. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
No throw, safe at second. Hayward over at second, 1 down. Fought off foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Bogarts in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second and final game of the series.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 2. On the ground to third. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. So digging in, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
On to the 4th, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. And there's a ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, and it's gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Here's Matt Chapman. First pitch misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And misses inside. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good, and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And it's fouled away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and this is one he'd like. Matt Waldron on to pitch here.
Well, forget about spin rate. I mean, he's got that knuckleball that just floats up there and dances all over the place.
And now Bryce Eldridge swings through that one for strike 1. Eldridge in his rookie season, only 20 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield.
And that really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield, and it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Back up that got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off, but man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Fitzgerald, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Man, I hated knuckleballs. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Just missed.
That's a ball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up and in, 2-2.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Machado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Elias Diaz getting ready to hit. In there at the knees, 0-1. And a foul ball. Machado off of first with 2 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Cronenworth stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Up the middle, and that one handled. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Padres leave a pair. Still 8-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
This to third. Slings it across. One up, one down. Now here is Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. And here is Matt Chapman. The other way. Tatis makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Next is the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 in this one. That one called a strike. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fast.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Man at first with one gone, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Luis Arias will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That one is upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses out.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run is in. The relay throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lee makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, an error, and a runner left. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Waldron back to work. Ground ball left side. Machado throws to first in time. And a quick out, number one. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Gone. A laser to left. His 7th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He was really patient on that slow knuckleball, and that's what it takes to be successful against that pitch. Just a nice job of keeping his mechanics tight, and once it was time to pull the trigger.
New pitcher now, Randy Vasquez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Patrick Bailey. First pitch, not close. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now Machado up here. Ball one there.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
In plenty of time to first. Machado out of the play. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. And Jake has entered the K zone.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Outside. The Giants up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 2-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Reaching for it and brings it in. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Back here at Petco Park. And here is Tyler Fitzgerald.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill right there to make the grab. 1 down. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 3. In the air, right field. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Headed towards the corner. Hayward racing over to make the catch. Nothing across. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Padres, Rosario.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
One strike.
And that's outside.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
On the ground, right side. Fitzgerald. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Eric Miller. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Miller in his 2nd season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. There's a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's a little bit low. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Cut on and miss. Struck him out at 98. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And the leadoff man aboard. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking. And the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
In the air, left field. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
At the plate, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside. And that's ball one. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw. Safe. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And the batter now, Bryce Eldridge. It's going to fall for a hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. Next to hit, Patrick Bailey. And first offering is fouled off. That one lifted to left. Hayward squeezes it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Check swing, called strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Miller out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher. New arm for the Giants, Tyler Rogers.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And Manny gets a piece. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that is out of play. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Good eye in that spot. That's a little high. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. And now two aboard. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. And that's in for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. And it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Vasquez back to work. Fly ball down the line. Tatis sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. Machado makes the catch, inning over. And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way, puts it away for the out. And here is Xander Bogaerts. To third, Chapman. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Arise at the plate and takes high there. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. There's the strike.
That's a ball.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants earn the sweep in this 2-game series.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
11-2 the final tally, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.